This is video 2 in the Getting Started series for GlassPack LX. This assumes that you have accomplished what video 1 describes in beginning the process of setting up your branch. This video is going to show you how to begin the process of setting up taxes in GlassPack LX. So I'm going to do that by showing you how to set up taxes for a branch. Where I want you to go first is go to Company, Tax Maintenance. Mine is blank. If you've just installed, you'll have some tax codes in here. Just delete those, select them, and click delete, and get to where you have nothing here, and then close this. And then do the same for company tax venues. Delete whatever venues are in here, but now then I want you to insert one. I'm going to create a venue, just call it sales tax. And save, because we're going to use that in a minute once our tax codes are made. Go back to Company, Tax Maintenance, and now we're going to create a tax code. I'm going to assume there's a state tax and a city tax. So I'm going to say state Typically you would name this after your state, something more specific. I'm just keeping this generic for the sake of the video. GL account, I'm going to say is tax. Alright, tax rate, I'm going to say it's 6 for the state. Minimum basis, maximum basis. If you don't know what it is, just set this out as far as you can and click retain above max. Otherwise you would just leave that unchecked, and if there's a maximum that applies you would know what it is and you would leave that like that. Most states it's materials only, so I'm going to do that. If it is labor, of course, you would select labor. You have to pick a source, and typically it's the price. So this part is done. This use tax here, that is the word use, not use. Use tax as in contract jobs, that sort of thing. Unless there's something very specific about amount rules and compound rate rules you need to put in there, just jump over to tax venues, select that venue that we made, and click save. So there's one. Now I'm going to make one for the city. And again, you would name this probably after your city, or if you have some special coding you're doing for your GL, you might do something more along those lines. And again, I'm just going to put a rate on here. Whoops. Rate. Say retain above max. Materials. Price. Venue. Sales tax. Save. Now the taxes are in place. Where I'm going to need to go apply them is in my branch setup, applicable taxes, tax venue, sales tax. This word use means I'm going to use those as my default tax rates for my branch. Use tax over here is the word use. Don't check that. Save, close, and now you should have taxes applying. And if you click this percent button down here, it will show you which taxes are being applied and where the database is getting that information based on taxes from branch 1. And now you have taxes being applied based on your branch.